Hey guys, what is up? Sam or Scorpio here, bringing you guys my fully in-depth breakdown of the Ancient Evil gameplay trailer that was released today. I'm going to be going fully in-depth with you guys, talking about all the story stuff in here, all the little hints, teasers and theories that we can kind of get from this in terms of that, but we're also going to go into all the gameplay stuff, so all the bosses that we see, all the wonder weapon hints we get, and any other little gameplay features that we do get along the way, because there is some juicy ones that are suggested to us throughout this. So I'm going to be going right in depth, right from the beginning. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So we open the trailer with a quick recap of the events of the Chaos storyline so far, where we see Scarlet when she is first introduced to the Chaos crew through the letters left to her by Alistair upon his kidnapping by the cult. We then see brief flashes of the event of Voyage to Spare, but not too much, as nothing really awfully significant to this map actually happened within that map. And then we cut forward to the 9 intro, where we see the characters in the cave inhaling the vapors at the instruction of the mysterious voice of the Oracle. We then see them go through the whole flashes and the hallucination, where they are taken back to ancient Egypt, and then they complete this zombies trial, but are in fact beheaded, as we saw in the cliffhanger of the 9 Easter egg ending. We now know that they did not in fact die, and they simply actually wake up in that cave that they were in, which now it turns out was in fact beneath Delphi, directly outside the door to the mysterious secret city beneath Delphi that we will be playing in within this map. So in the 9 ending, we completed the trial, and it seems as if that is what actually allows them the passageway into that city. We hear the Oracle say directly at the start of this,
"Did you find what you were looking for?"
And now we have seen from brief teasers posted by Treyarch, the door has then opened. Now there is actually some signs directly above the doorway of some alchemy symbols that, when are translated, spell out Poseidon, the infamous Greek god of the sea. It's very interesting to see the connections there behind it, because we do know as well that Poseidon's son, Pegasus, the winged horse, can also be seen aiding our characters within the Ancient Evil at other points in this trailer. It's not currently known how exactly we'll be able to utilize the powers of the Pegasus, but it does seem likely that this could function similar to the ways of the Keeper and Civil Protectors found in the Black Ops 3, Revelations and Shadows of Evil maps. It's interesting to see them diving deeply into the Greek mythology by creating that link between Poseidon and his son Pegasus. This, I'm sure, will be a very interesting gameplay feature, and something that will more than likely play into the Easter egg. So upon entering the city, our characters find that they were not the first to come here, and that a trial is already in progress as they move through hordes of zombies which seem to have been frozen by some unknown power. It is here that we are first introduced to the Oracle in her physical form, where, just like Alistair following his Dead of the Night kidnapping, she is being held captive by the Order inside of the Temple of Apollo. She appears to be weakened drastically, leading to her loss of control over the zombies, which then proceed to attack our Chaos crew. It can be presumed that this was when our map then begins and we lead into the actual gameplay. Throughout the trailer, we also see brief glimpses of the map's main boss zombies, and it does seem as if we're going to have multiple. It's currently unknown to me if he plays a role in Greek mythology. I have been trying to do some digging, but I have been unable to come across anything. So the main boss we've seen seems to be an absolute beast. He appears to be a 4-armed, bearded giant who can not only melee you, but also throw spears at us that we'll be able to dodge, and these appear to be flaming psycho spears, and they look absolutely insanely powerful. I can't wait to face up against this guy and see just how powerful it is. We also see a brief glimpse of what appears to be a different boss zombie wearing a helmet. It seems likely to me this will be a heavy zombie, and the equivalent of this map's version of something like the Gladiators from 9. Throughout this trailer, at no points do we actually see any suggestion that Catalyst zombies will be making a return, although we do appear to see skeleton zombies which may be taking their place, or maybe that will fill a dog round kind of role. As in most of our Chaos Story maps, our characters find a Sentinel artifact. This is the Chaos Story's equivalent of a power switch from Aether, seemingly. However, in this case it appears to be frozen in place in the hand of a statue. It is possible that we may have to undergo some kind of ritual in order to unfreeze it and acquire the artifact, as we see our characters fighting off waves of these skeletons who construct themselves around them. In addition to this, the trailer gives us some quick shots of our map's wonder weapons, which are believed to be 4 different elemental melee weapons we will be able to wield and seem to be insanely powerful. We see quick shots of a couple of them in the opening of this trailer. So at first we actually see a quick shot of a blue weapon being held in a few of the quickfire shots in the opening of the trailer. We see an orange kind of glowing statue that could relate to this, but that is currently uncertain. And then another example is we also see a character holding a gauntlet in an actual first person view that seems to be able to do an awesome ground slam kind of attack. From this we'll be able to assume that there's probably going to be a full set of 4, since that makes sense within zombies to be bringing back that concept of 4 different elements, 1 for each player. We also do see, when we actually see the boss zombie defeated, that they do seem to be killed with an extremely powerful weapon, which, based on what happens there, it seems likely to me that this was from one of the map's wonder weapons. It seems to be some kind of fiery kind of effect behind that one, compared to the ground slam and acidy kind of effects that we'd seen around the others. So I do have a few quick notes to make in terms of some other little glimpses that we did see throughout the trailer. For one, we do see a brief glimpse of a member of the Order in the same mist that we see the Oracle being held in. This appears to be the man that we see reveal his face to us during the 9 ending cutscene as he orders our character's executions. However, hundreds of years later in this map, he is shown to be dead, having not aged at all. As of now, we don't have a specific main antagonist to really hate in this story, so it seems plausible that this map could set that kind of idea up in some way. That man, they definitely seem to put a lot of focus on his face there in that cutscene as he pulled his mask off, so it seems likely that they're going to want to have some payback, as we obviously know that this map is our last in the Chaos Story, for now at least, as we're going into Aether for our final 2 maps in the season. We also see a brief shot of a woman covered in blood at one point, who appears to possibly be decapitated and dead on a spike. I believe it is possible that this woman is in fact Scarlet's mother. She is yet to be introduced or mentioned within our storyline, and this would create a deeper personal storyline for Scarlet in this map, potentially establishing this place where we know as a trial has been going on for a long time as a purgatory, where enemies of the Order, such as Alistair's family, being his wife, would be taken to suffer for all eternity, potentially explaining why that Order member would never have aged in a hugely long time. Personally, I do not trust that Oracle character. She seems very suspicious to me. We don't really understand her motives fully, and I think it would be very interesting to see generally what the story is behind her, if she's maybe someone old who was fighting the cult a long time ago, or maybe she is secretly a member of the cult. She does seem to be extremely powerful, as we see during this wee trailer here. And as of now, guys, that is pretty much all we can stem from this trailer. As you know, well, from the length of the video, there is a lot to this trailer. It is such a good trailer in my opinion. I'm a big fan of it. Just particularly shots like where we see the Pegasus decimate zombies. That is absolutely insane to see, and I can't wait to be playing this map on Tuesday. I'll be bringing you guys tons of videos, probably some streams once the Easter egg is solved. I want to get a ton of content out for you guys so you guys can keep up to date on everything that's going on. But that, guys, is pretty much going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I did put a lot of time into this, so if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of this kind of format. This was one of the first videos I've done in a while that's actually been fully scripted and I've planned out with notes, so if this has been better to you, then let me know in the comments below. And yeah, like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you on more Black Ops 4 Zombies. Bye!